Welcome to another episode of Comics and Pop Culture Shorts. This week we're looking at the comic book stories of Harlan Ellison, both original stories and adaptations. Avengers number 88 contains The Summons of Cyclops, adapted by Roy Thomas from a story treatment by Harlan Ellison. This issue is the first half of a two-part story that concludes with The Incredible Hulk number 140. The original Harlan Ellison plot treatment was actually first published in Marvel's in-house fanzine Marvel Mania number 4. Be warned, this issue suffers from early 70s Marvel cheesiness, and Roy Thomas stretches the boundaries of intelligible scripting by working buckets of Ellison story titles and veiled Lovecraft references into his dialogue. The upshot is Ellison's core story is solid and Thomas adapts it well. The artwork is also on point, with pencils by the great Sal Buscema. Avengers number 101, the Avengers are on hand to maintain security during a highly publicized match between Sporadic, a Russian chess champion, and a chess-playing computer called Nimrod. In the middle of it, Sporadic collapses from an apparent, fatal, heart attack. While all eyes are on the chess champ, Thor sneaks away and transforms into his alter ego, Dr. Donald Blake, in order to attend to him. He discovers that Sporadic was poisoned. The Avengers deduce that his chess pieces were coated with a poison that could be absorbed through the skin. Harlan Ellison, one of the grand masters of science fiction and a multiple Hugo, Nebula, and Edgar Award winner, returns to his roots with the graphic novel, Phoenix Without Ashes. The year is 2785, and Devon, a farmer banished for challenging his community's elders, discovers a secret that changes everything he knew about the world, leading him on a quest to solve a mystery beyond his understanding before his entire world is destroyed in a cataclysm. From Steve Chaput. Harlan Ellison originally conceived this as the plot for a television series. His script for Phoenix Without Ashes eventually became the short-lived Starlost in 1973. Due to the number of changes made to his concept, Ellison had his name removed from the credits, using the pseudonym Cordwainer Bird. Dial H for Hero was a really cool concept where you could write in an idea for a superhero and they'd publish it for you in a comic. Harlan Ellison created the character of Silver Fog used in this issue. Demon with a Glass Hand. Originally an episode of The Outer Limits, one of the series' best, for which Ellison won a Writers Guild Award, this adaptation was illustrated by Marshall Rogers and published by DC as part of their short-lived science fiction graphic novel series, a line of books edited by the late Julie Schwartz, in the mid-80s. Batman number 237 on Halloween, the annual Rutland, Vermont Halloween parade is taking place and Dick Grayson has decided to attend with some of his college friends. While in the parade, Dick and his friends notice some crooks attacking a man dressed as Robin and they try to help the young man without success. When the crooks have dispersed, Dick decides to follow them as Robin and he follows their trail to a barren space where he finds the corpse of a man in a Batman costume. At that moment, Robin is attacked by the dark figure of the Reaper and he is forced to flee until he falls down to a nearby river and is knocked unconscious. Batman 66 number 1. During the original Batman television series run, legendary science fiction writer Harlan Ellison turned in an outline for a story that would have introduced Two-Face. The story never made it to air, and Two-Face never entered the TV show's Rogues Gallery. Now, the two-way crimes of Two-Face is adapted to comics by two comic book legends, writer Len Wein and artist Jose Luis Garcia Lopez. Also included in this special edition are Ellison's original prose story outline and the complete, original pencils by Garcia Lopez. Gotham Knights number 13, the not-to-be-missed conclusion to Officer Down. James Gordon faces his final destiny and Batman must accept the possibility of the loss of a valued comrade, and a life which never will be quite the same. Plus, a black and white backup feature written by Harlan Ellison and illustrated by Gene Ha. Vic in Blood. One of Ellison's most significant comics works, the comic, featuring artwork by Richard Corbin, a sci-fi legend in his own right, was based on Ellison's acclaimed short story A Boy and His Dog, which was made into a 1975 film. The story of a young boy and his telepathic dog surviving a post-apocalyptic world. The original short story has been expanded with two related tales, both of which are part of the graphic novel. Ellison has promised to expand the stories into a longer novel, but so far the graphic novel featuring some of Corbin's best artwork is the most complete edition of this story cycle available. 7 Against Chaos, a recent graphic novel with art by Paul Chadwick and Ken Stacey. The book is a crazy Ellison take on 7 samurai, as 7 individuals try to prevent the breakdown of reality. It owes something to classic science fiction stories and the classic science fiction comics, but it's also a great tale about tolerance and possibility, presented by way of a group of hated outcasts who are the only hope for humanity's survival. That's all the time we have today. This is Andrew in for Kevin Given saying be sure to subscribe to this channel and click the like button so you won't miss Harlan Ellison comic book adaptations part 2.